Welcome to my New York City vlog. So back in April this year, 2023, I flew over from Melbourne to New York for an event called NFT NYC. I also did quite a bit of tourist things while I was there. It actually took me 6 months to get around to editing this video, but here we are. So I had a really short stopover at LAX and then had to basically run to get onto the New York flight. I was going to catch an Uber, but it was going to be so expensive. I jumped on the subway instead. I don't recommend that when you've been on a 20+ hour flight, but I was on a super tight budget, so I did what I had to do. So I stayed at Yotel Times Square for the first part of my journey. Hey, so a reminder here. I had my first night in New York last night. The hotel I'm staying in, I was right next to the electricity room. So I went and spoke to the concierge this morning and they've changed me. And not only have they changed my room, they've upgraded it. So just a reminder, if you have a problem at a hotel, they usually want to fix it for you. So always say something, don't just settle. Here is the new room. So instead of it being super tiny, it's quite big. It's got a little desk, which is great because I do want to get some work done here at the night time, probably. The view, oh my gosh, so much better. Look at that. What is that there? Manhattan Plaza Health Club. Oh my gosh. Very cool. So this is much better. The humming noise has gone, but I just noticed I don't think they've got bed sheets in here, so I'll just have to sort that out. My first little adventure out into the streets of New York City was so exciting. I was so just overwhelmed with all the amazing scenery and places I've seen in movies over the years. It was crazy. It was so exciting. These little hot dog stands and snack carts are just all over the city in New York. I didn't actually eat from any of them, but they were super cute. The first tourist thing I did was, after going to Times Square, of course, was visit the MoMA, which is an art gallery I've always wanted to go to. Here is a little glimpse of some of my favorite works there. Really interesting variety of artworks. I loved this one and the symbolism behind it. Anything mixed media that kind of sticks out from the wall is always going to get my attention. Here is a Matisse piece, which is so amazing to see in person. I love this one. And I turned a corner and found my absolute favorite Picasso artwork in there, and I did not know it was going to be there. So that was a real highlight for me as well. And then I also was pleasantly surprised to find one of my favorite Matisse pieces in there as well. This guy scanned me for $15. Well, he didn't scam me. He just can obviously work a tourist very easily. I paid $15 for that photo. How gorgeous are the buildings, and all I can say is thank God I had my maps on my phone because I got lost several times and my little maps saved the day. So it's 4 a.m. on Tuesday. I've woken up super early because I had a nap yesterday, a big nap. I was doing really well with getting into the right time zone, but I think because I had a big long nap after walking for hours yesterday, I've got an early start. But I'm just gonna try and stay awake. I've got a brunch at 10, then I don't have any other plans, so I'm thinking about going to see a Broadway show maybe, or just doing some other touristy things. But I just ordered breakfast, a breakfast bagel and a juice, and didn't realize the place I ordered it from was literally across the road. I could have just walked there myself, but it's 4 a.m, it's cold, it's fine. The driver gets a nice little tip for going across the road. So here we are. So I got a bagel with peanut butter, banana and honey, yummy, and a green juice. This looks so good. That is full of goodness. It actually tastes like the green juice I make at home. So yummy. That will give me all the nutrients I need to get through day 2, because I tell you what, I'm feeling a bit tired and worn out and my feet are sore from walking so much yesterday. But I want to make the most of the time I've got here. So we've got to be energized and ready to go. I'm just obsessed with this view. It's amazing. And this is my outfit for the day. I was really impressed with this speaker at the breakfast I attended.
She leads a project called Crypto Tech Women. If you haven't,
yeah, I didn't know how it's okay.
Did you want to take on
Some incredible women who are creating in the space.
I know.
After the breakfast, I picked up my pass for NFT NYC. It was a super exciting moment for me, and then went back to my amazing view in the hotel room and just watched for a while. I love people watching. Then I ended up on a tourist bus, which was a great way to see the city. Here's some little glimpses of what I saw. So this bus tour took us uptown, which included Central Park, which is absolutely massive. Here's the entrance to Central Park, or the main entrance, and it's so big. It's like crazy big. Now, from memory, this building is from the Ghostbusters movie, or is it this one? It's one of those two. I think it was the first one. And here is the Guggenheim Museum. I really wanted to go to that one, but didn't quite have enough time to do all the galleries and museums. And this, of course, is the Met. Again, I would have absolutely loved to have gone here, but with my days being so jam-packed full, I just ran out of time. So next time I go, I'll definitely be doing the Met and the Guggenheim. And here's the 3 seconds I filmed at Central Station. Just got back from day 2, full day 2 in New York. Did a lot of traveling, touristy things today. First, here's what I wore. Outfit of the day. People were calling me Miss Pink. This dress is Gorman. I just got it. I'm not sure. I don't really like the shoulder line though. I feel like it makes me look really frumpy. Anyway, my feet are so sore. Again, I'm so tired. It's nearly 6 o'clock. I paid the $100 and just did the New York top seat tour thing. So I did all of the downtown, uptown. I bought the 2-day pass. I'm not sure whether I'll even actually get to use it. He gave me a discount, so it didn't cost any more than the 1-day pass. But hopefully, I don't know if I can go out again tonight. I feel like the start of sickness. I hope it's not. I think it's just my body's really worn out from the big long trip and then walking all day yesterday, walking a heap today. I just went to Central Station. I didn't even take any video because my phone was nearly flat and I didn't want to use it in case I got lost, which has happened on more than one occasion in the last few days. So it was beautiful. I also popped into the State Library, which was also beautiful, but I was so done by that point. I just decided to come back to the hotel room. So I'm going to have a little rest. I'm going to have some salt and vinegar chips because they always make everything better. And then I'll see whether I have got enough energy to do the night tour for the top seat bus that I paid, because I paid for the pass that does the night tour as well. So I figure I may as well use it. But first I might check on the NFT NYC website and see if there's any events tonight, or check out with a couple of my NFT friends and see if they're doing anything tonight, because that is the reason I'm taking my shoes off my feet. Oh my God. That is the reason I came to New York. So I kind of want to make that my priority. It has been fun doing some touristy things today. Lots of comments on my Ameldo earrings, as always, even in New York City. So yeah, okay. I tell you what, early morning New York City is just beautiful. It's not so loud, a little bit more slow paced. Really nice to wake up this early. Good morning and welcome to day 3 of my New York City trip. Today is the official start day for NFT NYC. I will be going there bright and early this morning. I woke up at 6. I can't sleep. I've got like my sleep routine is like 4 hours twice a day kind of thing. So it starts at 9. I've just had a shower. I'm going to get changed in a minute. I just popped down across the road to this amazing deli that has the yummiest, healthiest food. I've been feeling really just not right, feeling like maybe I'm getting sick, but I think it was just my exhaustion from jet lag and just being in such an overwhelming city like New York. It's so busy all the time. It's so noisy. I love it, but it's just a lot coming from Mornington Peninsula. So yesterday I popped across the road to the pharmacy and just got some multivitamins. I think that's helping me feel better. I also got the little deli does these green juices and they're proper fresh juice, beautiful. I think that's definitely making me feel better. I had a carrot, orange, celery, cucumber one for lunch yesterday and ginger, and I'm having ginger in all of them, and I've got a bagel. I've been charging my laptop all night, but it hasn't charged, so I don't know if it's a problem with my converter plug or if it's a wattage thing. I know my hair straightener was not working either. I actually just went and bought a little $30 hair straightener yesterday because I was going to pay $60 at the Dry Bar to get a blow wave. And I was in line next to a girl and she's like, why don't you just go buy a hair straightener? They're like $20 or $30. So I did that. I've got a pharmacy right across the road and it's more like a convenience store here. So it's got like all sorts of things. It's got food, drinks, normal pharmacy stuff, as well as like bigger things like hair straighteners and hair dryers and stuff. So I might just have to buy another converter plug today and see if that works because I kind of need my laptop. I was just about to look on the schedule for NFT NYC and work out my morning because it's not really working that great on my phone. I'll have a go on my iPad and see if that works. Yeah, let's just eat breakfast. Yum. Check this out. Yum, I got cream cheese, tomato and avocado. Oh my god, it's so good. Yum, that cream cheese is crazy good.
As an industry, if we actually want to see mass adoption, the punchline is that you have to be different and better. And so
I was so excited when I found my artwork on the wall there. The light is so annoying. Yes. It was really surreal seeing my artwork up on display with all these other amazing international artists. Also surreal to meet one of my internet friends in real life for the first time.
Wonderful word. I just sent a tweet with the hashtag climate changes. And as soon as this happens, this t-shirt and the NFT as well will make a landing.
I'm sick inside, never knowing the answers. I'm sick of life.
we are writing.
Well, after a full morning at NFT NYC, I decided to get back out there and do some more touristing. I did the downtown tour this time. This lady had a little market stall selling felt rats and pigeons. They were so cute. I really wanted one, but I was on such a tight budget. Then I headed down to Brooklyn, where the most incredible street art exists. And then here I am back in Manhattan in line at Joe's Pizza. The line was massive. It was out the door, but I was only waiting probably about 10 minutes and it was worth it. The pizza was incredible. Don't let the simplicity fool you. Okay, just got back from my third day, day 3. It's 6:15 at night. I was supposed to go on and do a night tour on that bus that I bought as part of the ticket, but I didn't think I was going to get to the station where it drives from in time, and my battery was running really low. I'd already exhausted my spare mobile battery, and I didn't want to risk where I had to be at that for that pickup. I didn't know the area, so I didn't want to risk not having phone charge when I got off the bus at nighttime when it was dark, and then getting lost and being scared. So today was a full day. I didn't think I walked that much, but I just took my shoes off. One foot has massive blister. The other foot, the skin has just come right off. So I'm going to have to get some special band-aids tomorrow morning. I had such a good day today. So I started off at NFT NYC. I went to the conference. A lot of people that come to New York for NFT NYC don't actually go to the conference itself because the tickets are a lot of money. I got mine for free because I'm an artist. Exhibiting artists there, and also a lot of people don't think they have a great variety of speakers, but I actually had I enjoyed the sessions that I watched. Tom Bailu, I can't think of how to say his name, who's a massive YouTuber. He's got millions of subscribers. He was there. He did a talk, and it was really good. I liked that. There were a few other people that did some talks, and then I had a little wander around the exhibitors hall. I went to see my art. You could actually select your art to go up on one of the frames. The art that was selected of mine, that was probably, I think the only one I submitted was my Flourish, which is a painting that I photographed and digitized. So it's not a digital artwork, and I don't love how it came out. I don't know if the file was too big or it just didn't look good on the screens. But it's fine. I was up there. I met a couple of other artists, which is really cool. I usually don't think that I'm good at talking to people in situations where you're like mingling, but I guess because we're all there for the same thing, it's easier to strike up conversations with people than it is just like being in a room mingling, because I can't do that. I hate that. Although I am getting better, so maybe I should stop saying I can't do that. You know, this whole self-talk thing. Anyway. So I got my photo. I met my friend who I met yesterday, Irene. She took a photo of me with my artwork. I took a photo of her with her artwork. And then I went to the exhibitor hall. I bumped into one of my favorite people on Twitter in NFTs, Gentle Tornado. I've gotten to know him over the last year and a half. And it's so weird meeting someone that you've only known through Twitter and Discord for a long time. You've talked to them on Twitter Spaces, but I've never seen them in person because they're all on the other side of the world. It's so weird meeting them in person. So he was the first NFT friend that I met in real life. I also then went to Brooklyn in the afternoon, and Mumbot, who is an artist in the space who I love. She's really inspirational. I discovered her when Gary Vee had her on his podcast. She had a live painting session, just like a catch up in Brooklyn. So I caught the subway there. When I got off the train though, I went in the wrong direction from the station, and it was a really dodgy area, and I was a little bit terrified. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, there was hardly any people around. Pretty sure I saw like a drug deal happen, which is fine. I've seen that many times before, but it was a little bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. I literally thought, should I just get an Uber and just get it to come and pick me up right now and just take me somewhere? But then I'm like, no, I don't want to spend that money. Then I just calmed myself down without looking like I was an absolute tourist in the middle of an area where I clearly was out of place. And I put my maps on and I walked back up the street. And then I found the studio, and then It was lots of little cute little cafes. So it's obviously, I think it's a part of Brooklyn. I don't know. It's clearly really low socioeconomic area, but it's becoming arty, which I love. That I love areas like that. I just was a bit scared because I was completely unfamiliar with the area and I didn't know where I was at all. So, and you know, they have guns here, man. Anyway, it's fine. I went to Mumbot's and Ghost Club, which is a collective of artists, which I'm kind of part of. I'm in the Discord, but I haven't really spent much time in there. Amazing group of artists, a lot of street artists. I met some really cool people. I've written their names down because I probably won't remember them. Got some stickers, got a little plushie from Mumbot, and it was really cool. I felt really like, yeah, these are my people, you know, other artists. And I was chatting to people and I found it actually a lot easier than I normally do, striking up conversations with other people, because again, we're all there for the same reason. We're all artists or in the art space. So that was amazing. Then I got back on the subway, came back, got off at Times Square exit, and I finally went to Joe's Pizza. I was not going to leave this place without going to Joe's Pizza. There was a massive queue, but I was like, I'm not leaving New York without going to Joe's Pizza. I was really sad though. On the sidewalk, there was like 4 people, and one of them, he was passed out on the ground, and then the other guy like covered his legs up, and I saw he had like a needle sticking in his leg still, and he was completely passed out, and I started freaking out internally. Everyone else is just standing there, like knowing that this is happening. No one's doing anything, and I'm just like, because I've seen people overdose on heroin before, but I think it's probably like that fentanyl that's, you know, is massive problem here now. And he wasn't turning blue or anything, so I just kept looking at him in the corner of my eye. The guys, like the people that were obviously his friends, were just sitting there acting like nothing had happened. So I was like, okay, well, if they're not worried, so I don't need to be worried. But it was just like, it was just yuck. And you see that the people, this guy just lying there, it's like that's someone's son. People are just walking past him, and he's obviously just like OD'd, but obviously not to the point where he's turning blue. So he's obviously just like in a deep state of unconscious. But it's yuck, it's awful, and it's really sad. But I went and got my pizza after that, and it was so good. The pizza was incredible. I also got a root beer to try and do the full New York thing, but I accidentally got diet root beer, which I hate diet drinks. They just, yeah. But the pizza was delicious. Then I walked back. It took me 15 minutes to walk back to the hotel. And yeah, I'm exhausted. Today was quite hot. It was nearly 30 degrees. So I wore a black t-shirt and black pants because I was going to wear this lovely dress, but it was super windy and I just didn't want to have to worry about my dress flying up all day. So that was my day in a nutshell. Really good day. Probably my favorite day so far, for sure, because I got to meet people who I know on the internet. So tomorrow morning I check out of this hotel, and I'm moving to a hotel for one night in the financial district because tomorrow night is the Nifty Portal Party. That's the main Discord I'm in. That's the main community where I know people. I watch the founders like every single day pretty much on YouTube and Twitter Spaces. So I'm so excited to meet them. It'll be so weird though. Again, like today, meeting Gentle Tornado, it's just like weird when you follow people and watch them on YouTube and then you meet them. So that's tomorrow. And then I'm also seeing one of my friends, Belle. I'll be meeting her for the first time in my life. And then I'm going to see her speak at a Women in Web3 event after the Nifty Portal Party. So it's a big day again tomorrow. And I think one of my friends is speaking on stage at the actual conference as well, I think. But what I need to do, I was booked myself in for the Brooklyn tour for this bus thing, which is at 9:30. I'm not sure how long it goes for, but I need to check out of this hotel too. So I think I might just check out first thing in the morning and leave. You can leave your baggage with them, even if you've checked out, and then I'll come back and grab it at about lunchtime. And then I'm just going to catch a taxi or Uber to the next hotel. It's going to cost me probably $60 to $70 Australian by the time you convert it, but it's just too hard to navigate getting to train stations. Oh, actually, I did the subway pretty well today. Maybe I will. I'll reconsider that. Anyway, that's me for tonight. I'm literally going to have a shower now and I'm going to get in bed and maybe do some drawing on my iPad. I'm going to delete most of the Discords I'm in because I just don't go in there. I really want to spend more time in Mumbot and Ghost Club because I just met all these cool artists. And yeah, that's me done for day 3, I think. I thought I should show you the deli I've been raving on about that I've been getting my breakfast at. Okay, we're on day 4 of my New York adventure. It's 5 a.m. I woke up at 2 this morning after going to bed at 7. So I had 7 hours sleep, but 2's a bit early. I've got 2 events on tonight. So last night I crashed at 7. My first event doesn't finish till 7:30 and then I've got another event to go to. So I'm probably going to need an afternoon nap today somehow. So I just went across the road to the Gourmet Deli, which has been my favorite food place since I've been here. It's affordable for New York standard. Like I still paid $9 for this energy, that looks so gross but it's delicious, this Energizer juice, fresh juice. That would probably cost me in Australia about 10, depending on where, like between $9 and $12. So it cost me $9 here, so I have to add 30% on for the exchange rate. So a bit more expensive, but not too bad. And it's so good. It's fresh, cold pressed juice. And I got another bagel because the bagels there are so good. This time I got the sweet one, which I got the other morning as well, which is peanut butter, banana, and honey. So it's 5 o'clock. I'm going to eat breakfast and then I'm going to pack my stuff because this morning I'm going to do the Brooklyn tour for the bus, the Top View bus thing that I booked. I'm going to get the most out of that bloody ticket. And I thought it'd be really nice to get a preview of all the bits of Brooklyn because I'm staying there from Friday, tomorrow night and Saturday night. It'd be good to get a vibe of where I want to check out. So I'm going to do that this morning instead of going to the conference because there's not really any speakers I want to see. And then I'll get back at lunchtime. I will be going to the conference to see one of my friends speak. And then by the time that's done, I'll be able to come back here, collect my bags. By that time, I should be I'm going to just catch an Uber to the next hotel. I just can't deal with the subway with my heavy suitcase. It's just too much. I mean, I could. If the Uber's crazy price at that time, I will. I've budgeted for around $30 to $40 US, so $60 to $70 Australian. Just because I've been doing the subway heaps, which has been great, but I want to get to the hotel, maybe have a 1 hour nap, or just get ready for my event that starts at 5. I'm just going to eat my brekkie and then we'll get this day on the go. Okay, I've packed up my bag. I'm about to check out of Yotel, Times Square, at 7:30. I'm going to, hopefully they can keep my bags here and say goodbye to this amazing view. I've just loved this view. It's so cool. I'm feeling a little bit sick this morning and a bit run down. Hopefully it's just because I woke up early. And there's just a lot happening and I'm not actually getting sick. I just took another multivitamin, so we'll see how we go. So this is where we're about to go onto the Brooklyn Bridge, but unfortunately it was blocked due to a car accident on the bridge. So we had an option to wait or to get off. And because they didn't know how long it would take, I decided to get off and I had a little wander through Chinatown, which was super, super cute. I also found my first amazing coffee shop, where the coffee actually tasted good, and then I just jumped onto one of the other open top buses because the ticket means you can get onto any of them, and headed back towards the conference. This part of the tour was all along the Hudson Yards and it was super cool, lots of really old buildings. Here there's a glimpse of the World Trade Center Memorial. This green area on stilts is so cool. I really wanted to go there. My friend said I had to go and visit it, but it was a really hot day and my feet were killing me when I was planning on going, so I didn't. I got off the next stop and went back to NFT NYC to see my friend talk.
Another twist to it that I also think is really important, a different perspective of it, and that is the relatability. I think that, through the years we see why social media has...
Okay, it's 3 o'clock, day 4. I just got to my new hotel, which is in the financial district. I'm so tired, I need a nap. My next event is at 5, so I'll need to get ready from 4, so I've got an hour's sleep. But first, let's check out the motel. All right, we walk in. The hallway looked a bit dodgy, and I was thinking it was going to be a terrible motel, but it's actually pretty nice. Now, let's see. Hello. Let's see what the view's like. I'm only here for one night. Does it have a view? Not really. That's okay, we're only here for one night. Okay, nice little desk with some, I've got an actual coffee machine at this one. Didn't have any of that stuff at the last one. Bathroom. Turn the light on. Oh, yeah, we don't. This is nice, this will do. Oh, it's got a bath. It's tiny, but I wonder if I could have a soak tonight. That might help my legs and feet because I'm so tired. All right, I'm gonna have a little nap. I'm supposed to be going to another event after the Nifty party that finishes at 7:30, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm so tired. Here are some photos at the Nifty party. It was so cool to meet all these people that I've been talking to on Twitter and watching on YouTube for over a year. Actually meeting them in person was amazing, and I would honestly say the highlight of the whole trip. This is on my way back from the Nifty party to the hotel. This is the financial district and it's just awesome. So many festoon lines. Good morning, it's day 5. I had a really good sleep last night. I think I was asleep by about 10 and woke up at 5 or 4:45, so that's great. It's 7 o'clock now. I'm just gonna go downstairs. The hotel here has breakfast included. Yes, first time. So I'm not sure how elaborate it will be. It's probably just toast and cereal, but I'm gonna go eat breakfast and get a coffee and then repack my bags because for some reason I had a bit of an explosion last night trying to find things to wear. So repack the bags and then I'm not sure. I've got a few options for this morning. I haven't decided which option I'm going to go with yet. So the breakfast buffet at this hotel was actually amazing. They had all kinds of things, bagels, waffles, eggs, you name it. So I was very happy. And then when I got back to the hotel room, tried to deal with some of these bags under the ice. I decided to catch an Uber to my next hotel, which is in Brooklyn, because I was just so worn out and couldn't just deal with catching the subway with all my luggage. So I quickly checked into the new hotel, jumped back on the subway over to NFT NYC again to see another friend on stage.
How's it going, everybody?
Hello, hello, hello. How are we feeling today?
Grace, what do you have? What do you have, Grace?
Wonderful. Where's Stevie?
I'm doing.
I think I see something in the back. Champion. Oh my God. We are riding. Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Before we started, you said, I'm nervous as hell. That did not look like nervous as hell. What's going on?
Feeling electric right now.
Then it was back on the subway over to Brooklyn again for another catch up where I got to meet some other cool people I've gotten to know through Twitter. And then one of the girls and I walked to another friend, Witters, who was painting a mural. Yeah. Witters! We're in a group chat together where we discuss all things trading, NFTs, cryptos, and she's one of my favorite people in the NFT space. On my way back to the hotel in Williamsburg, I just explored some of the local antique shops, which was really cool. In Brooklyn, I stayed at the Pod Brooklyn, which is a really big hotel. Apparently it has an amazing rooftop view, which I actually didn't get to, and only found out about this view after I got back to Australia. But the pod hotels are quite small and compact, but their price is very reasonable, so that's why I stayed there. Didn't need lots of room. And then I grabbed some yummies from the local Whole Foods for dinner. Good morning. It's Saturday morning, 7 o'clock. I woke up at about 5 this morning, which is fine. At least I got a good sleep. I had the rest of my cherry pie for breakfast. It was delicious, but I've been eating really healthy breakfast, so it gets me through the day, but not this morning. So we'll see how we go. I was planning on going back over to Manhattan because I need to buy a camera bag for my mum's friend, which she gave me the cash for. I promised I'd get it. But their shop's been closed for Sabbath. I think they're Jewish. I thought it was open today, but it was actually yesterday, so I just about had a heart attack. But I think the event, like that special time, finishes today, so I'm hoping they're back to their normal opening hours tomorrow. Even though I'm flying out tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I'll have time to quickly jump on the subway in the morning, go for doors open, get the bag, come back, be able to check out by 12, which is the checkout time, and then I'll head to the airport on the subway. So this morning, now my plans have changed. I'm going to go and jump on the Staten Island ferry, because I was doing some research, and that basically takes you right past the Statue of Liberty, which I really want to see, and it's free, so it doesn't cost anything to go on the Staten Island ferry. It runs every half an hour on the weekends, and it takes you directly past the Statue of Liberty. So I'm going to go do that, and then after I get off the ferry, that's in the financial district, so then I'll go and do the 9/11 memorial, which I really wanted to do as well. And then I'll probably head back to the hotel or to Brooklyn, and this local area, Williamsburg, is super cool. It's very hipster, very Melbourne Fitzroy vibe, and I'll probably just have a little look around and do some stuff, and then I might try and actually get some work done this afternoon. I bought my laptop and everything so I could actually do work while I was away, but I've been so busy, all the tourist and conference things, that I haven't had a chance to sit down and actually do it, which is fine, because let's be honest, you should put the conference and the touristing ahead of work. But yeah, I might see if I can get a little bit done, or just a little bit of drawing at least. I'm really inspired after meeting all these amazing artists this week. So I've bought my iPad as well, so I can just sit down and do some drawing, maybe on the rooftop bar here at the hotel. So we'll see. We're starting the day though by going on the ferry, so I'm going to get going right now. Cutest little cafe ever. On my way from the ferry to the 9/11 memorial, I walked past the Wall Street Bull. I have no idea who this guy is. I just wasn't going to wait around. The memorial was really moving and emotional. I didn't go inside to see everything because I think I would have burst into tears. It was pretty full on, so I'm glad I went. Then I headed back over to Brooklyn, Williamsburg, and went to this incredible food market called Smorgasburg. Oh, the yummiest food ever. And then went to a little vintage and handmade market. I was definitely in my happy place there. Williamsburg, I think, is my favourite part of New York. I also went to the Bagoo shop. I love Bagoo. I've got several of their bags, so it was great to see their OG shop. And yeah, I just had a little look around and then went back to the hotel room after getting lost probably 3 times. I'm pretty sure I have the worst sense of direction on the planet. By this time, I'd had a little rest and then went to this taco place and got some takeaway dinner, which again was delicious. Then my last morning in Brooklyn was all about the mad dash back over to Manhattan to get the camera bag for my mum's friend, then back to Brooklyn and then to the airport. My New York to LA flight ended up getting cancelled at the very last second, so then we got diverted to San Francisco and then flew to Melbourne from there. And that's my New York vlog all done. Thanks for watching. If you stayed to the end, good on you. That was a long one. Thank you so much for watching. Next, I'm going to start working on my VCon vlog.